Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Director of Platform Engineering, Dick's Sporting Goods, Jay Piskorik, and Engineering Manager, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sabu Thomas.
Morning, everyone. Pretty powerful stuff from JPMC right there. The thing that I took away was do the right thing and self-service for your engineers, and you can't go wrong. At Dick's Sporting Goods, we're trying to do a lot of the same things. We started this journey about 18 months ago. It's a sliding scale based on if you were at SpringOne last year. But we had to ask one question. What are we trying to solve as an organization? The top thing is we want to be the best sporting company in the world. The thing that we looked at most, which I think will resonate with most of this crowd, is we had a couple topics we had to go through. One was our infrastructure. 3 huge data centers everywhere with a lot of operators and not engineers. Monolithical apps, where we had to ask or depend on someone else to write code that was going to serve our athletes and hope that they knew better than us, which they didn't. Security wasn't always the most popular people with this group because you're in a perpetual patching cycle that nobody likes. I made the joke that it's team building at 3 a.m. to be patching for security, but I don't think anybody really likes that. And all of these lead into one big problem. It always impacts our athletes. So our customers always have a problem that we couldn't fix because somebody else we were depending on. So on this pivotal journey, we changed to a multi-cloud standard, which was basically we had foundations, not hard iron. So we can move through multiple IaaSes, private, GCP, Azure, at any scale, and you're going to see that pretty soon. Automated deployment, everything had to be automated, from patching to everything, which then made security happy and them like me slightly better. And then a product focused. We wanted our teams to be the people saying what our voice of the customer is. Our groups go out and talk to our customers in the stores, they do the surveys, they talk to our customers, and they build the right thing. I'm going to transfer over to my good friend Sabu Thomas, who's going to talk about one of our most important apps, which is search. Sabu?
Yes. Thank you, Jay. Now let us do a deep dive into the search transformation journey at Dick's Sporting Goods. Search is the most fundamental feature in e-commerce website. Search has a significant role in showing the right products to our customers. It is engaging because more than 50% of the people coming to dicksporting.com use a search. And also, it is influential. Based on the relevancy of the result and performance of the page, it can change the shopping behavior of our customers. Now, I'd like to talk about some of the other motivations behind our transformation. First of all, the page performance. Our page load time was 10+ seconds at 75th percentile for mobile and desktop. It used to take 3 to 4 hours to make a change to our customer-facing website. Our deployment velocity was very low. We used to get 10 to 15 releases per year. And in terms of resiliency, we had the manual failover, but it used to take 1 to 2 hours if you do it right. And the last one, innovation. As a technologist, that's the most important thing. We had a lot of ideas, but our technology stack was limiting our ability to innovate. Then, by May 2018, we decided to go to a modern application stack for the search. So we used cloud-native architecture. We used Spring Framework. We brought in a highly scalable search engine. We are using Elasticsearch. We used MySQL as a backing service for storing our search rules and search configurations. By October 2018, we finished our development, and it was the most production-ready search application for us. Within 5 months, we finished a production-ready search application. And by the time, we had 3 solutions available to us for search. We had our in-house search solution, we had our legacy search solution, and also there was a third party. We called it as a magical black box. We decided to do the real test in front of our customers. We took 100% of our traffic and split as 3 and sent it across all 3 search engines. Guess what happened? the DSG search solution outperformed all other search engines in terms of relevancy, performance, and conversion. And we handled 100% of our traffic last holiday in our new stack. That is around 250 requests per second for search and around 2,500 requests per second for our search autocomplete suggestions. Early this year, we decided to spend more time on making our application resilient to any failover. So last year, we were in Google Cloud, and this year, we worked with Jay's team and built the same stack in Azure. And we brought in a load balancer to load balance between these two clouds. We made sure our applications are cloud agnostic. We made sure we have health checks available so that our load balancer can do liveness test across the cloud. And now, I'm going to show you a demo, a failover from a GCP to Azure. I'm doing it in production. We are taking traffic now. We're currently taking 100% of traffic in Google Cloud, and I'm going to do a live demo of switching off search traffic in dicksportinggoods.com website from Google to Azure.
So I've been told not to say this part by multiple other technologists. But what Sabu's going to do is legitimately in production. I mean, you heard James Waters say, the most important thing is get to production, not to a meeting, and not to a ticket. So we have the ability to, we built this in, we might as well do it in production. So whatever device you have in front of you, please go to dicksportinggoods.com and start using our search. Oh, and just in case something goes wrong, I'm going to protect myself here. We're either going to learn something or we're going to look like heroes. So either way, we're going to come out on top.
And it is our dashboard. You can see left side, that is our GCP traffic that is taking around 200 requests per minute. This is our live search traffic. And here is the app that is taking the traffic. This is the entry point for our search application. I can show you the PCF metrics as well because the CPU shows 0, but this is the PCF metrics. You can see the same. It is taking traffic around at the same level. So I'm going to stop this app and see what happens to our search application.
All right, here comes the big issue. And boom, we're over.
Yes.
So just if you're looking at it, that spike and then drop was good. So
I'm going to search in dicksportinggoods.com.
So there we go.
Good.
I believe.
So good.
So I think we both still have jobs. So within 5 months of going to the product and platform way of life from Pivotal, we were able to build this out, beat 2 other brands that did search 100%, and build a scalable, available, and an app that can change at any rate, whatever business needs. But what you're probably thinking about is, Jay, what about data? Everything runs on data. So we have another friend who's going to come up here and talk for us, Judy from Pivotal. Thanks.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. I have to let my heart rate calm down a little bit after that demo. While we were preparing for this keynote, we got to the demo part, and I was like, so we're going to do a live failover at the SpringOne keynote. we're going to do it in a sandbox environment, right? And they're like, no, we're going to do it in production. And I was like, we're not going to do that. Clearly, they won the bet. But in all seriousness, I am so happy and so ecstatic to see us be able to demo the Dick's Sporting Goods search application on the main stage at SpringOne. Over the past 2 years, they've been successfully achieving high speeds in page loads, as well as even better site reliability at times of high traffic, like during holidays. But we believe that this is not a finish line for them in this journey. This is a milestone. We have built a strong base of abstractions on which we can open up new potentials to continue to grow and iterate the search application. So as we look forward, I'm going to talk a little bit about forward-looking strategy. And while I do that, I want to bring data and multi-cloud to the front stage. To make sure we're all on the same page, the lessons that we've learned so far is that by automating and abstracting away infrastructure management and moving to Pivotal Platform, and by breaking down the app monolith into microservices that are buildable and pluggable, we're able to iterate faster. It enables agile development, and it reduces risk. This allows us to better focus on delivering a great customer experience. But we believe that the missing piece here is data. A solid data strategy is integral to digital transformation and innovation. We think that the less time you can waste on managing and monitoring data, the more time you can actually extract insights from the data itself and drive customer outcomes. And so I'd like to give a few examples on how, as we move forward with Dick's Sporting Goods, we plan to incorporate data into the forward-looking objectives. These objectives are to continue minimizing manual toil and to get a better experience for our athletes, or for their athletes, actually, to provide real-time updates to those search results, as well as to make those more personalized. So to start, we need to continue minimizing manual toil, and we need to automate whatever we can. And that's not just the infrastructure, and it's more than automating CF push. That's already incredibly valuable, but we need to explore how we can do that for data. How can we let the platform minimize the amount of time it takes to do mundane tasks like management, upgrading, security patches for our data services? So let's explore how we can move those data workloads to the platform. For this, Dick's Sporting Goods is exploring Elasticsearch on PKS so that they can reduce the amount of time they spend managing those VMs on the infrastructure. Secondly, as you all probably know, dicksportinggoods.com is a very large e-commerce platform, and it drives a lot of their sales. And so the freshness of product data on that website is absolutely vital to their business. And so while certain updates like inventory can take, a few minutes to update, there are other changes like price that take a lot longer, and also humans stand in the middle between a price change, which means that they need this to be faster in order for them to be competitive with other players in the market. And so with their current solution, while this is manual and a little slow, we're exploring ways we can replace this with an event streaming architecture to reduce that lag down to real time. And so for this, Dick's Sporting Goods is exploring Kafka and PKS, but there are multiple services provided by Pivotal or their platform or their partners that can achieve similar results, such as RabbitMQ, which can be run on PAS or Kubernetes. And finally, we believe that the personalization and relatability of those search results can drive sales for Dick's Sporting Goods. DSG already collects a massive quantity of data, such as products that are being bought, most search keywords, but the configuration of the rules to extract and use that data to generate lists like bestsellers or featured products is currently curated manually. We think that if we replace that with machine learning algorithms for automated configuration and personalized search results, that can drive much better outcomes for our customers. For example, if we use an athlete's buying behaviors, such as their preferred brands, their price range, or sports that they're interested in, we can use those insights to give more relatable product suggestions. They're more likely to buy those products, and evidently that will drive sales. For this, DSG is exploring Pivotal Greenplum, which can be run on the platform as well, along with Apache Madlib, which is an open source library of in-database algorithms for machine learning. And so I'd like to bring this conversation back full circle to what Jay and Sabu had talked about earlier, which is multi-cloud. As we continue to improve the search application, it will become more and more important to their business. It's more business critical. That means that any downtime, any interruption in service will have a higher impact on their athletes. This means that we need to continue improving our business continuity strategy. They currently have 2 foundations for search on GCP and Azure, but they're currently spinning up a foundation on private infrastructure with vSphere, specifically to make search more resilient to small and large-scale disasters. This way, they have more flexibility to spin up and down foundations when and where they need to and move fast. Not only that, but they're able to scale up during times of high traffic to better support that load, and scale down when they don't need that infrastructure so that they can spend less. And even while we consider this multi-cloud strategy, we need to understand that data is still not an afterthought. For example, we need to consider problems like data synchronization between foundations. As Sabu had mentioned earlier, they use MySQL on Pivotal Platform in order to store certain search configurations. How can we make sure that those rules in Foundation 1 is synchronized with the rules in Foundation 2? Pivotal, again, is here to support you there. MySQL for Pivotal Platform will be releasing a beta for multi-data center replication very soon, specifically to solve problems like Dick's Sporting Goods. And so to close this off, we hope that you all can apply these lessons that we've learned from the Dick's search application to your business, even if the specific products and technologies that we've chosen may or may not be the best fit for your use cases. Pivotal and our partners offer both the platforms as well as the marketplace of data technologies, whether that's databases, caching, message queues, or big data products, in order to help you construct your multi-cloud and data strategy. And to summarize, the lessons that we've learned over the past 2 years and looking forward is to automate wherever possible, not just the infrastructure, not just stateless microservices, but also data. Deploy fast and often with CI/CD, and go multi-cloud for your business continuity, disaster recovery, and scaling strategy. Secondly, you all are pretty familiar with this one. Componentizing your architecture will allow for iterative deployment and will allow you to go fast forever. Finally, last but not least, if you rethink your data strategy, this will help you, and it is vital to continue delivering great customer value and experience. Thank you.